I see something cool, guys. I'm gonna share something with you. Glenn got his new cabinet set up on the main floor. He just got this cabinet. What do you think of that? That is friggin' majestic. Show you some of the cars he's gone on. And a lot of you guys have seen these cars recently, but some of them you haven't, and we're gonna be unboxing them soon, like that gold Mustang, American Graffiti, that special Maisto Mustang up in the corner. My Maisto videos got tons of views, so definitely want to do that Maisto. As you could tell, he likes his Mustangs. But isn't that beautiful, guys? Beautiful cabinet. This is one that if I ever see it for cheap, I'll buy it. But other than that, I like the antagonist car better. But that's cool, eh? We gotta de-strap that guy. Before we get into the unboxing, guys, check out the deal of the week. It came in today. No, you're not seeing duplicates, guys. I got this Scarface loose, so the car loose, and the figure, see that? Look at the price on the hood there. Covered in dust. I got to dust off the windshield and that, but 60 bones. Probably couldn't even get the figure for 40 bucks itself, but that is a heck of a deal. Didn't come with a box or a base, but $60, guys, come on. So what do you think of that, guys? Loose Scarface car for 60 bucks with the Scarface figure. We pulled a fast one though, me and Glenn. Dave thought that he bought that one, that loose one, for 60 bucks. I found it, closed it for him. And he paid me for it to pay the guy. He thought he was just buying a loose one. His birthday just passed a couple days ago. Let's just say the loose one turned into a boxed one. Happy birthday, Dave. Yeah, he's pretty stoked about it. Gotta get that ready to go, guys. But yeah, he deserves it because he does a lot for us. He's a great guy. He's like the first guy I met in the hobby, actually. So I'm happy to be able to do that stuff. So you guys, it's the Retro Maniacs viewer's choice. You guys wanted this cracked. Apparently, a viewer told me this has some crazy details. I'm not going to name the viewer. I'm not going to name the details, but he knows who he is, and thank you for letting me know that. Glenn is going to be very surprised when we come to that part. And I would not have known to check that detail if it wasn't for that viewer. So, but we'll get to that when it comes. It's a surprise. This is Ford Fairlane 500, obviously, and it's 1,000 pieces. Apparently it's a very well done one, so we're gonna get into that. Ferris Bueller, guys, gonna be here any day now, so I'm gonna be starting to check. It's gonna be here any day now. Miami Vice basically got picked up in Italy, I believe it is, and now it's sitting in the shipper's warehouse. It's just been sitting there, so it's probably sitting there until the next shipment coming to Canada or whatever. Don't mind the eyes, guys. Sometimes they get like that after a shower, and my goatee is a little bit of a perm. But yeah, let's start unboxing this. Give me 1 sec here, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna get some gloves on, guys. Now, the Ulrey brothers were 3 brothers, actually, that were all like a racing team, a family racing team. I don't know a lot about them. I tried to do some research, but there wasn't a lot about them. Well, not that I could find anyway, but just that there was 3 brothers. And the one year, I don't know how many times they raced in the Nationals or whatever, but one year they lost, and it was Grumpy Jenkins won that year. If you guys know stock or the old vintage racing, whatever, You've heard of Grumpy Jenkins. They made a die-cast car of his too. He ran a Camaro. Really nice. He ran a few different things actually, but I remember his white Camaro called Grumpy's Toy. If you Google that. But yeah, that's the era these guys were from. One of them at least has passed away because I read that in the forum that I was looking at. So this is one of 1,000. Let's get into it. Cannot wait for the Miami Vice car to come. And I think we might keep doing viewer's choice, maybe once, couple times a week or whatever. Let you guys pick in the comments which car you want to see. You guys did awesome because this is a car I wanted to see. I don't know about Glenn or not. I don't know which one he wanted. Did you want to see this one, Glenn?
There's a few I want to see.
Well, out of the choices from yesterday.
Yeah. I didn't see what the choices were.
It was this one. It was the yellow Ford Galaxy that was like this, but it wasn't a racing car. And then there was that Mustang, the yellow Mustang convertible, I believe. There was 3 to pick from. Do you remember?
Yeah.
I wanted this one. I wanted to see this one, and a bunch of people in the comments picked this one too, so I was happy about it. Now, GMP guys, they're known for the cake boxes, cake style boxes. Personally, I like these boxes because you're not effing with any base or anything like that, and it keeps them well and protected, and it seems to stabilize the box as well so they don't get all bashed in or whatever. But what I don't like is I don't like that there's no windows on the box. So I like them for protection and stuff like that, but I still like my window boxes. I love the new auto art boxes. You can see the window in the bottom and stuff. So there's GMP, that high-end little jewel they put on there. Now GMP is known for this stuff like this, but they're also known for paint rash. So we're gonna hope that we don't see that, guys. I always say people should take note from Ertl because I don't see paint rash issues on the older Ertl stuff. I don't see it. I'm not saying it didn't happen or never happened, or maybe somebody, one of you guys has one that's an Ertl that has paint rash, but I just don't see it. And wow, give Glenn a little look here.
Wow.
That looks good. That looks good. I can't wait to get into that. Show you guys what we're seeing. This is heavy, guys. So I'm having a look in the light here. I'm not lucky. Glenn is a lucky mugger because I don't see any paint. Wow. This is the first GMP I've ever opened, Glenn, that I don't see any paint rash. None. Like they actually, this looks like Ertl, how they do the black paint that I'm always talking about. Just looks like glass. Wow, that's the first for like usually every GMP I've opened has at least a little bit, but that is gorgeous. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys by holding it what I'm seeing myself. Trunk does open. Of course, there's no spare tire in that because you're not gonna weigh down a race car.
Yep.
Right? You want to keep it nice and light. Wow.
Back then, cars were 2 and 3 times the weight they are today.
Oh, yeah. Now, I'm guessing... oh, no, it does have a hood. Okay. I was going to say... Now, again, guys, for people, new viewers, if you're going to open your stuff, keep all your inserts, even keep this stuff. Because God forbid one day comes, your interest change, whatever. Like this goes over the hood to protect it in the case here. We're gonna keep this. But God forbid you ever want to sell it or you have a change of heart, right? Oh, now this is very cool. Look at this. I don't know what this. Oh, this is to wipe the model off so you don't scratch it. It's its own little chamois. Cool thing is, I've never seen them come embossed like that.
Yeah,
Licensed Ford, yep. That's to wipe these off so you don't get them all damaged. And that is beautiful. It's got a little fingerprint. That's not paint damage. That's a fingerprint from somebody maybe at the factory. You see it right there? You could literally make out the fingerprint. Well, that'll come off though, but that is gorgeous paint. Like it looks like it just
we're going to track that person down and cut their fingers off so they don't do it again.
Yeah, we'll get on that. That's beautiful paint though. Beautiful. Okay, so we're gonna have a good going over the car. We'll put the hood over here for now. Okay, so wow. If you guys could feel the weight of this, and I love the stance of it too. Now I'm gonna see if there is any sort of number on the bottom, unless I'm an idiot and it's on the license plate. And it is. It is number, I'll let you guys maybe read that to Glenn. Read it to Glenn. 594. It's number 594, Glenn of 1,000. I like how they put it on the license plate. You don't gotta search for it. It just no screwing around, right to the point. There's the number. It's not a movie car, so I'm not worried about authentic plates. Wheels turn with the steering wheel. This is the tires and everything. Just feels a little bit more heavy duty, guys. Now this car, apparently, this is called the Lightning Bolt 2. Again, there's a nice trunk, no spare tire. Lightning Bolt 2. Now we're gonna have a good going over in front of the ring light just like this, but we're also gonna have a good going over it up there. That way we could see the stance. There is also a special feature that Glenn does not know about. Glenn, are you watching?
Holy shit, the window goes up and down.
Look at this, guys. You saw it. I just friggin' rolled the window up. Buddy, thank you for telling me that, because I would have never, ever guessed that, by the way, that the window rolls up and down. If you didn't tell me that, I would not have in a million years tried to do that. Glenn's excited about that. That's funny. That is awesome though, Glenn. Like they roll up easily too, up and down. Before glamour shots, Glenn, I'll let you play with it. Don't worry. You'll get to have a good look at it. Poor Glenn's excited about it. Okay, this is nice and heavy too. This is beautiful. I'm not into these racing ones, guys, but I don't know. I'm starting to like.
I like the old 60s racing cars. I'm not into the new ones.
Yeah, that's what I mean. This style here, the vintage racing ones.
Yeah, and I'm not into the Formula One or the NASCAR.
Rolling the window up, guys. See that? Look at that detail. What's that like for detail, guys? Driver's door is not covered with sponsorships like the other one because he's got a C out of it, right? But roll the window back down. Actually, you know what? We're going to keep the windows up. I'll roll the other one up too here. That way for glamour shots. And when we want to see the inside of it, we'll just open the doors. But that is a cool feature, and that is something that I would have had no idea. See, I learn stuff every day. I don't know everything. I learn stuff every day. And some of it I learned from you guys. And this I just learned from you guys. 100%. If I did this unboxing, 100%, I would not have known that.
And thank you to the viewer who told you.
Thank you from Glenn. That is killer, guys. Oh, we're so excited about everything else. Not even looking at, check that out. This is gorgeous. If you like Ford, Fairlanes, anything, but you know what? I'm not even a big fan of Fairlanes, but I'm like these cars, the vintage race cars are really bringing my attention to this stuff. Okay guys, let's go have a look at this up close on the look-see set here. Guys, if you're into vintage racing from this era, you know, the Grumpy Jenkins era, or you like Ford Fairlane 500s, or you're a fan of this car, highly recommend it. It's even got, like, the thing weighs a ton. I wish I could put it through the camera to show you, but it's even got a little bit of working suspension. But this thing, guys, now I've got the windows rolled up just so I could, because it looks cool, right? Oh, there's the three brothers' names right there. Bill, Mike, and John Ulrey. This thing is all logoed out and everything with the sponsors from its era. They're from Seymour, Indiana. I actually did read that about them, and then it just reminded me of it on the car. Wood grain doors, of course, the working door handles. Those seat belts, what are those? Oh, material seat belts. Look at that. Those are not molded plastic. Those are the real deal. Wow, look at that gauge cluster. Look at that detail. Jesus, you could see the numbers in the gauges. Wow, look at on the steering wheel. I think you guys are going to be surprised at the score I give this. Sorry about the shaky camera. I'm just trying to get in there to show you guys everything. Even like the way it sits. I was just telling Glenn, if you pick this up, guys, if you do end up getting this or if you own it, Pennzoil, do not pick it up like you normally would, or like a lot of us do, by the roof there, because you'll pop the windows out. Nicely detailed battery, chrome air cleaner. Wow. I even just seen that down on the fender. See that? Fomoco, Ford Motor Company. That is all kinds of awesome. Flipping around to the passenger side, that's where you could really notice that rolled up window. I still can't get over that. That is awesome. You guys are going to be very surprised at the retro score I give this thing. And this retro score, guys, by the way, for these cars, this car in particular and other cars I'm not familiar with, this isn't for accuracy. This is for how well done it is, how nice it is, quality, how eye-appealing it is. Because to be honest, I'm not an expert on this era of racing. But it doesn't take an expert to know what looks good or what's nice. And that thing is friggin' gorgeous. Wow. Let's have a look at it with some others. Shout out Nathan Delano 5273 username on YouTube. That's the guy that gave me the tip about the window cranks. Nothing really to see in there, guys, because you don't want spare tires in a race car. Beautiful exhaust tips. Look at the body on that, guys. Like, just, it's gorgeous. It looks like a real car. It really does. I just dug out a couple other cars similar to this one. Now, these other two are made by Highway 61. But I dug them out just because I'm truly starting to appreciate the vintage racing cars just for what they are. They're gorgeous. I don't know a lot about them. Don't know a lot about who drove them. But maybe I'm going to start looking into this stuff because these things look amazing. Well, I'll let you see for yourself. See, even though that is GMP right here, no paint rash, mind you. I'll say that. Maybe I'll stop knocking the paint rash GMP thing. But these are from Highway 61. But they are truly gorgeous. Like the way that they do them, the way that the stance is on them, everything about them. This one looks like, the color of it and everything looks like a real car from that era. Like all three of them do. And they're from different companies. All three of them weigh a ton, but they all look good together. Now, as you can see, not only are these cool cars here, but they're autographed. Okay, Dick Brannon, I think that guy's name is. I hate to say, but I don't know a lot about them. Now, this one has very cool hood hinges. Very cool. But look at the detail. Again, guys, this is not GMP over here. These ones are Highway 61. But look at the lines running through the engine and stuff. Like, just amazing, these old race cars. Just giving you guys a little taste of the interiors of these. Just to see, because yeah, like I said, my eyes have really opened to these, just the beauty of them. Guys, my bad, this one here is actually a Sunstar. But that just goes to show you the, the quality of Sunstar. We already unboxed this in a video, a week or two ago, whenever we did it, if you want to have a look at it, the full go around of it. But surprisingly, this beauty with all of its detail is a Sunstar. Gorgeous. Just show you how Sunstar was and is doing it. Look at those seats even, eh? Like, just awesome, awesome, awesome. I might have to start a new collection, guys, but if I started collecting these, it would have to be my favorite cars and drivers, but I don't even know who drives what from that era. I would have to research, so. Sunday, full night of racing at the Cowie Diecast Museum. We got the Ulrey Brothers pulling up. Going up against Color Me Gone, driven by Roger Lindamood. Should be a good one here, guys. Boy, they're really lighting the tires up, getting ready to go there, guys. Who are you going for? What is going on over here? That is not a Ford Mustang. Why is that man on the ground? What is going on over here? That's not even a Ford Mustang. Why is that man under its tires? What has happened here? Oh, it's close. Ulrey Brothers ahead by a nose, guys. Who's gonna win it here? Who's gonna win it? What have we got here, guys? Suddenly the Dodge gets a sudden burst of power. And it looks like it's going to be Color Me Gone by a nose, guys. Color Me Gone by a nose wins the race. Mopar wins today. Sorry, guys. I'm a Mopar guy. Who did you think was going to win? So there you have it, guys. The Ulrey Brothers Ford Fairlane 500. Boom, by GMP, 1,000 made. Now this is going to be something different, guys. The retro score I'm going to give this thing. It's a GMP. A lot of them have paint rash, at least that I open or I see. This one had no paint rash. Beautiful paint, beautiful details, weighs a ton, nothing's wrong with it. Throw in that you could roll the windows up and down. I love that shit. Retro score of 10 out of 10. I think that's the first time I've ever scored one of these a perfect score, guys. And I'm not being biased because you guys know I'm not a Ford guy, period. But nice is nice, right? I'm not a Ford guy and I'm not necessarily a GMP guy, but nice is nice. I've got to be fair, and that thing is beautiful. So if you like Ford Fairlane 500s, you like the Ulrey Brothers, you like the vintage racing, you're thinking about pulling the trigger on that thing, rapid fire that SOB, because that is a nice diecast. One last look, guys. 1 of 1,000 GMP Ford Fairlane 500, the Ulrey Brothers. Do not pick it up like a lot of people do by here, because it might not look like it, but You'll break the window out. You'll shoot your eye out. Well, thank you so much for watching, guys. The reason I'm filming this is because this is a big batch. A lot of these we've not gone through yet. Some of them we have. You'll see some of them in there we have, like the Ecto. I opened up my Ecto. The Racing Champions, John Force Mustang, the Auto World Mustangs to the left. We did all that, but there's a lot of them we haven't done. And the reason I'm showing you guys this at the end of the video, if you see a car that you would like to see done, let me know in the comments. And we'll get it done. Got a little bit of everything. Cobras, Daytonas, Fall Guy we already did. Obviously, we're not going to do one that we've already done. But there's another Shelby Collectibles Mustang. There's a Shelby Collectibles Eleanor, but I did that a long time ago before I had the viewers that I have now. Not that I have millions now, but that's an older video, but that's also when I was raw and stuff. So if you guys would like to see that, because probably a lot of you haven't seen it, let me know. I'll show you guys the Shelby Collectibles Eleanor again. Just because I got a better camera and we're a little bit better at the vidges, and this one we already did. You know my opinion, that was gorgeous. This one here looks interesting, the King Cobra. For a Cobra, that's nice. Nice GTX there. And of course, these all have to be open so we could unstrap them, guys. Gold Mustang. This is the guy we did last night that only got me 7 views in 19 days, for frig's sakes. Welly. That's why. Oh, what are we got here? This was a good deal. This is the new one, guys, Jada. Actually, I got a buddy who was asking me about the 1 of 18 scale Fast and Furious. I said, it depends. He wants the collection of them. I said, it depends how you want to go with it. If you want super detailed, I would go with the older ones, Racing Champions. If you're okay with any, go with Jada. I'm interested in this one. This is one that's going to be unboxed very soon. A lot of people were interested when I did the Maisto videos, but this one looks interesting. Exclusive style. I've never seen one like that before, but I like the style of this sucker. Oh, that black Mustang's nice. Cobra Jet 428 in black. I was just drooling over it. I'm not a big Mustang fan, but that in black looks good. And I see it says exclusive color on the box. Never seen one that color, but I gotta admit, I'm not a huge fan of that body style. I'm more a Fox body guy, unless it's Eleanor, but this one I like too. I like the box, I like the look of it. But we got Shelby Collectibles ones too, guys. Several different ones that we could check out. There's a nice Highway 61 Challenger. And just to give you an idea, plus we have more stuff as well. Plus we always have stuff coming in. You guys know we're not just limited to that oh, as soon as we finish that cabinet, guys, shutting the channel down. We're done. Just a reminder of our deal of the week, our $60 Scarface. Now, it didn't come with a box and it didn't come with the base, but we're okay with that. We're good with it. Just to show you guys, the deals are still out there. Hit Marketplace, hit Kijiji, hit. And you'll get used to it. And you know what? After a while, Marketplace learns what you look for. A lot of times I'll get this stuff just popping up as soon as I click on Marketplace. One last surprise that I just found that I really got to start looking for on all different cars, because I think it's like an Auto World thing. But just as I was putting it away, I said, I wonder if, see the drive shaft? Now that is attention to detail. Got all the lines, everything running through. Wow. Love it. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Now, I noticed the last video I did was the Eliminator. I thought it was nice. I thought it was a nice car. Now, I don't know if it was the algorithm, just a weird thing at night. I don't know if the video sucked. It could suck. You know, I'm new at this, right? I'm not a professional. I don't know if the name brand sucked and people just said, oh, it's Welly, I don't want to tune into it. Or if I've been pumping out the videos a little bit too close together. I like engaging with you guys, but I don't want to bore you guys as well. So that's another thing to let me know too. If I'm doing them too often, let me know if I should space them out every couple days. I'm the chauffeur. You guys are the kingpins. You tell me what you like. But thanks again, guys. Without all your support, this wouldn't be happening. Like, subscribe, and share. Give the like button an uppercut for me. Let's me know I'm doing the right thing. And as always, guys, happy hunting and stay safe.
It's an amazing machine.